Okay, so today we're going to do a quick lesson on geometry. And the big goal today is to talk about a degree. What is a degree? So that word gets used a lot. And I want to talk about it more in a geometry sense or a math sense. If you look down here, my son pointed out to me that the word degree is a homonym because it can be used for different things. So we can use degrees to measure temperature, like Fahrenheit or Celsius, or angles. We're going to talk more today about angles, like in circles and triangles and such. So, getting back to the word degree. So the word geometry is actually used, it's an old word. It actually, geo means earth, and metry is like meter or to measure. So geometry is originally the math used to measuring the earth. And so one of the most basic shapes that people were concerned with measuring at some point or another was a circle. Oops, not a very good circle. Now, a circle can also be thought of as a rotation. So I have a little fidget spinner, and if you basically spin this one full rotation, oops, all the way back to where it started, you're going to get one rotation. Now, or one revolution. Now, it turns out a long time ago, nobody really knows why, but people just said you should divide a circle up into little pieces as many as 360 degrees. So imagine taking a circle and dividing it up into 360 little pieces of pie. Now, why they did 360, not exactly sure, but they said if you could divide this up into 360, right, basically a 360th of a circle, one little piece of that thing would be equal to, so a fraction 1 over 360 would be equal to 1 degree. Right, now that's really tiny, but when you talk about big things like the sky or the earth, longitude, latitude, that actually turns out to be a pretty big size. So it's not that big of a deal. Now let's take a circle, one revolution or one rotation, and let's divide it up into 4 parts. Right, so now we have quarters. Now, since we already talked about going all the way around the circle is the same as 360 degrees, if we divide it into 4, basically going from here to here is a fourth of that. So what's 360 divided by 4? That's 90, right? That's 90 degrees. And then if you go again, that's 180, that's 270, and all the way back is 360 degrees. Now, it turns out this 90-degree angle is a very special angle in geometry. So we do like a little corner there to show that. And if I did a corner at each little 90 degrees, you would see I actually drew a square, right? And so one of the other interesting things is a square has 4 90-degree angles. One there, there. So a square also, if you look closely, also contains 360 degrees inside of it. That's another cool little interesting fact that'll come up later.